Hey guys, welcome back to the Bros Films channel, and today we'll be reviewing Strike Fighters. So this game was requested by numerous people, but the game was not available on iOS yet, unfortunately. But just recently, it did come out for iOS, so thank you guys for letting me know about that. So I downloaded the app as soon as I heard about it, and now I'm doing a review on it for you guys. So this is going to be pretty awesome. So yeah, let's get straight into this. So there's a few great things about this game, which I really enjoy. It has great potential, but there's some things that the game needs to fix in order for the game to actually work out and be fun or playable. So let's talk about the great things about this game. So first of all, there's 7 different factions on which you can choose your planes from, which is pretty awesome. So 7 factions, each coming with their own plane. I mean, that's a lot of planes. So it's pretty awesome that you have this much variety. Another great thing about this game is that you can advance through all the planes without having to pay any money, unless you want to speed up the process, of course. The game is mainly centered around grinding, which makes it really hard to advance, but at least it's not paywalls, which are the worst. You don't want paywalls in the game. And this game has almost no paywalls, unless you want to get like special features like customizing game modes or changing your loadout, then you'll have to pay a little bit of money for that. But for a free-to-play game, I mean, that's pretty darn good. One thing that I do hate about this game, though, is just that ad spam. Because it's free-to-play, they give you so much stuff for free, they got to make up for it in ads. And the ads can get annoying, but they're not too bad. They'll just make you watch a video after every game you play, and they'll also put like those ads at the bottom of your screen, which kind of sucks for when I'm recording, because they're not paying for this ad space. Another great thing about this game is that there's actually a progression system. It gets you to keep playing, level up, and you actually get to do stuff with your levels. Unlike in WoD and some other games, you don't get to do anything with your experience. But here you get skill points, and you can put them towards upgrading your plane, which I think is really cool. However, it's not the best progression system I've seen in a game. I've seen one where you can individually upgrade your plane parts, and it's super cool. No one plays that game anymore, though, which is very upsetting, but it was pretty good for what it was. However, it was too pay to win. So I mean, it made sense why no one played it. So we all moved on. So now let's talk about gameplay. The first thing I noticed right off the bat was that there is no rudder, but then I realized you could go to options and add it in. They should just honestly just leave it there, because every plane needs a rudder. It's really hard to not use a rudder in this game because the physics are just that bad in this game. And I hate to say it, but the physics, they completely ignored it. Like, you're not turning how you're supposed to. Just stuff don't work out. It's such a realistic game in other aspects, but when it comes to physics, they just didn't get that straight. It's really hard to control your plane and move it how you want to. It doesn't feel like you're using a joystick, but rather a keyboard, as where you're pressing up or left or right or whatever. It's just like movements. There's nothing's. It doesn't flow right. But besides from that, missiles, the guns, they're all great. It all works out. They could use some better death animations, because right now they just blow up and the plane parts don't even fall down. They just blow up. I mean, it's not terrible. It doesn't take away too much from the game, but I really hope they're still updating this game. Let me know if they still do, because that's going to be a huge determining factor on if I still play this game or not. I think they do, considering that they put on iOS. I mean, no one just transfers it to another device without updating the game still. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. So hopefully they fix the control movements and that stuff. Also, I hope they add like a 360-degree view. Like, they have it, but that's only if you pause the game. And I don't want to pause the game to look on who's on my 6 or whatever. So hopefully that's something they do add. I don't care much for first person for this game, just because it is an arcade game. You wouldn't really need it. But it would be cool to see. I mean, if they ever decided to make this like a simulator. But honestly, I wouldn't even call this a simulator. It's more just arcade-ish. But then they have a lot of simulator aspects. Like, there's actually weight in this game that actually does stuff. I don't know, it's a weird game. I don't understand why they did it how they did, but that's how they did it. One cool thing I really like about this game, though, is the radar. Like, I think the radar in this game is spot on. Like, I wouldn't say it's the most realistic thing, but like, it works pretty well, and it's actually fun to just watch your missile on the radar. And I thought that was pretty cool. And by the way, that was an example of the explosions I'm talking about. It's really poorly done. So overall, I think it's a great game with potential, but I don't feel like it's there yet. I feel that the game could definitely use a lot more development in order for it to be like a spot-on game where everyone wants to play it. The game, it just feels too beta. It just doesn't feel like it was ready. It feels like a pre-beta, like it's not even like alpha, pre-alpha. I don't know. It It felt like it was rushed. It doesn't look good. But I mean, other than that, I mean, they had great concepts, and I feel like the game can be successful. But that's up to the devs to decide whether it will be or not. So hopefully we see some great stuff in the future for it. Maybe more realistic stuff, or just not even more realistic stuff, just more stuff that adds to the game. Because right now it's not playing out how I'm sure most people would expect it to. It's like it's really weird how it plays out. I don't even get the missions. Like honestly, I feel like it just says mission failed or mission success 50-50. Like I don't even know if I complete the mission. It doesn't tell you what the mission is, or if it does, it's not very clear. And another thing that's weird with the game is the star system. Like they'll give you 1 to 5 stars depending on how you do, or 0 stars if you fail the mission. And honestly, I mean, like I don't even know how they determine stars, and they don't even help you at all. I mean, obviously, if you get 0 stars, that means you didn't do the mission. But like, if you get 1 to 5 stars, anywhere between there, it doesn't really mean anything, do anything for you, as far as I know. I don't see any extra benefits or bonus XP or credits or anything. So it's kind of pointless and just a little weird how it's there. And I honestly feel like that's another situation where it's 50-50, whether they give you 3 or 5 stars, or 4 stars. I don't know how they choose. Maybe it's time-based. Who knows? I just got 3 stars there for who knows what. I mean, I got 9 kills. I mean, is that not good enough for you? So now I'm just going to show you a mission, pretty much undisturbed, maybe edited, who knows. Might just do some kind of compilation, just to show you guys what it feels like to play the game. Maybe you guys will like it, who knows. So just enjoy some raw footage here of me just playing the game. And if you guys are interested in the game, feel free to download it. It's on iOS and Android now. And hopefully they sponsor me so I can get all the planes. But if not, whatever, doesn't matter. Just if you know anyone in the business there, just tell them to email me. Okay, so now that's out of the way. Yeah, enjoy some footage here, and me using a lot of flares. I like how they have different daytime and stuff, but yeah. Alright, just enjoy some footage. Okay, sorry to interrupt, but like the voices in this game are actually they're pretty spot on. I enjoy it.
Last one, then. Secure. Lock on. Focus 1. Lock on. 35 miles, sir. Missile launch. Good kill. Lock on. Class 1 bandit. Lock on.
49 miles now. 50, Angels 9. I'm going down the street. Come in. Take it down.
Missile launch. Lock on. Good kill. Missile launch.
Good shooting.
Secure.
Whoa, 5 stars, 9 kills, 900 credits, 900 XP. That's pretty awesome. So I already showed you this clip right here, but let's just continue with it anyway, so I got time to talk. So yeah, just upgrading my plane. So let me just tell you guys some final thoughts on the game. It's a great game, very addicting, very fun to play. It's just lacking some of the key components it needs to continue on or attract larger audiences. But when it just fixes those slight errors where it just seems careless, like how they don't arrange stuff in order, like the levels in order or price in order or whatever, and how the controls are just a little bit wonky. Like, if they don't fix those, the game is not going to succeed because the devs obviously don't care. But if they do fix it, that means they do care and that they're willing to make this game great. And I feel like it can be the next whatever that other game was called. Oh, Metal Storm. That's what it was called. It was called Metal Storm. That was the old game. This game can be the new Metal Storm, but better. And I hope it does become that because Metal Storm is dead. So yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give a like. I'll try to do more. And with that being said, this is G-Net from the Bros Films channel, signing out.